Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. And today we're going to do a video in response to a video that my co-host and partner in crime, the Stoned Mandalorian, made a couple of weeks ago, in which he was talking about 10 figures around that $20, maybe anywhere between at retail or online, at a convention, $15 to $20 price point that you could start a Black Series collection with. So here's 10 figures, my picks for 10 figures where, you know, if you wanted to start at the nuts and bolts of a good Black Series collection, here are some picks that might help you get you started. So coming in at number 10, this might be a bit of a controversial pick, but we've got the good old red box, very cool First Order Stormtrooper, number 97. And why do I think this is a good one? Well, this character was very memorable as a Stormtrooper. As a matter of fact, he is a named character. He's not just a generic First Order Stormtrooper. He was called TR-8R because he screamed traitor at Finn in The Force Awakens. And this is a great figure. It's a good army builder. It's got some really cool accessories. Now, you can pick this up all day long between $15 and $20, you know, shipping or not. But when I was at the ICC Con last week in 2025 down in Nashville, I saw this figure at a number of stalls and it was selling anywhere between $12 to $20. So this is a great figure. It's a great army builder. Who doesn't like a First Order Stormtrooper? No, they're not the classic Stormtroopers, but it's a great figure. And it's iconic to the sequel trilogy, and it's a great way to get the ball rolling on a collection. And then coming in at number 9, we have another figure here, and this figure is actually from the deluxe line back from 2022, I believe, 2023, and that's Black Chrysanthemum. This figure is a deluxe figure. He's fantastic. He's very bulky. He's the best Wookiee by far in the line. I wish I could tell you that the best Wookiee is a Chewbacca, but we're not there yet. It's coming up soon, but we're not there quite yet. This figure sells online, on clearance, Amazon. You can pick this figure up for about $20. All right, so that's another great figure. It's a very bulky, fantastic figure. Everybody liked Chrysanthemum, right? I mean, I think everybody loved his scenes, whether you liked Boba Fett or not. The Book of Boba Fett, Chrysanthemum was a standout character, and he's a perennial top 12 favorite figures of mine for relatively inexpensive deluxe figure. Great figure. He's a Wookiee and a great cornerstone to a collection. And then sticking with the alien theme, I think classic original trilogy, Clone Wars, all of the different Star Wars media, we're all very familiar with these band members. Figrin D'an and the Modal Nodes, there's several of them. They all come with different, a lot of them come with different musical instruments and etc. This is just an absolutely gorgeous figure, worth building a band or an army. They're great for customizing. Classic original trilogy Cantina figure. Absolutely coming in at number 8 is this figure, Figrin D'an, the Cantina member. Definitely a cornerstone to a good collection. And then coming in at number 7, we have certainly a character we all are familiar with at this point, and that is the Mandalorian. Now, this particular one is Glavis Ringwald Mandalorian. He's fantastic. He comes with a cloth cape. He comes with the blaster, the backpack. He's really nicely adorned, good accessories. Everybody likes the Mandalorian, right? I mean, he's another great one. And certainly kids, you know, if a kid were starting a Black Series collection, I'm pretty sure they would all want good old Din Djarin in their collection. So I think, in my opinion, this is the best version of the character that we have. The paint, the accessories, the articulation is the best one. So that would be my pick coming in at number 7. And then at number 6, I don't think anybody could disagree. Probably the greatest army in all of Star Wars is the Imperial Stormtrooper. This one happens to be my favorite iteration. It's the Jedi Patrol, so he's almost identical to a Tatooine Sand Trooper. He's got the updated articulation. He's got a nice range of accessories with a backpack and antenna. He's got a long rifle. He's got the shoulder pauldron. It's all removable, so he could just be a basic Stormtrooper if you want. Fantastic figure. Definitely the cornerstone, one of the cornerstones of any Star Wars collection. This would be a great figure to start with. In fact, if you were looking to start with figure 1 in your collection, this could certainly be a good candidate for that. And then coming in at number 5, one of my personal favorite characters in all of the saga, and that would be Darth Maul from The Phantom Menace. Now, this particular release, I'm not entirely in love with it because he should always come with his cloak. He does not come with his cloak in this, so I'm disappointed in that, but the figure itself is tremendous. The lightsaber is maybe just a tad undersized for my liking, but this figure, Darth Maul, is almost the face of Star Wars at this point. You know, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Yoda, Stormtroopers, you know, he's right up there with the most iconic and recognizable characters. This figure is great articulation. It's just a great Darth Maul figure. If you're gonna buy just one Darth Maul figure, I think buy this one. Okay, and certainly, again, this could be another one where, you know, these last 6 or 5, you could start a collection. This would be a great one to pick up. And again, this one retails right now. You can get it on sale for about 18, 19 bucks online. I've seen it as low as $15 in places. So keep your eye out. And certainly that's a good one. And then moving in, here's a bit of a controversial pick, but a figure that I absolutely love, and that would be Phantom Menace Anakin Skywalker. So again, back in 1999, the Phantom Menace came out. Star Wars was rebooted, relaunched with the prequel trilogy. Anakin Skywalker was certainly the most central, pivotal character in the entire prequel trilogy. And here he is in his youngest form, Little Annie. He's a little bit light on the accessories. Still in all, he's a great figure. I think this is another one. Certainly, this is a collection starter. Anakin Skywalker. I think chronologically it would make sense to start a collection of this figure and then sort of move forward from that, adding Maul and other characters. But again, this one retails right now. You can pick it up online like 18, 19 bucks or less, you know, so you don't have to break the bank. You know, all of these figures I selected because you can get them all for around that $15 to $20 mark online. So coming in at number 4, Anakin Skywalker. Now, the big 3. I'm a original trilogy fan at heart. I love all Star Wars media, love the prequels, but I think you'll see where I'm going with this. Coming in at number 3 is maybe my vote for Figure of the Year 2025. Still not sure if anything is going to top this one, and that is Princess Leia from A New Hope. This is just an absolutely beautiful tribute to Carrie Fisher and to Princess Leia. This is the Princess Leia Organa figure that we would all wish to have. It's just the best Princess Leia figure I've ever seen. And again, this one here, now I would say maybe it's a little bit more like $20 to $25 right now, but certainly still reasonable. And as of the time of this filming, mid 2025, it's still on the shelves, so it's available, you know. So this is certainly the cornerstone, one of the cornerstones, and certainly one of the original characters. So coming in number 3, Carrie Fisher. Now, the final 2, you could swap back and forth today. Number 2 is in that spot, but tomorrow, if you ask me, it might be in the first spot. But coming in at number 2, my very favorite character in the entire Star Wars saga, and that would be Luke Skywalker, and none other than this particular Luke Skywalker. So this figure is from The Mandalorian, but let's be real, this is also almost identical to the Return of the Jedi Luke when he comes back to save Han and to save, you know, the galaxy from the Emperor and come back at his return of of Luke Skywalker as a Jedi. This figure is superb. This is still one of my all-time favorite figures in the line. And again, even though you can still get this, now this one is about $20 to $25, but it's the best Luke Skywalker in the line, in my opinion, and the opinion of many. And the soft goods cloak, he's got a great lightsaber, he's got the little hook on his belt, all the articulation is modern and updated as of 2025. It's awesome. The head sculpt is the best Luke, which can be very tricky. And so coming in at number 2, I think you can't go wrong with good old Luke Skywalker, and he's still available. And then that leads us to number 1, drum roll please, my number 1 pick for most essential figure to start a collection within that price range, $15 to $25. And that would be, of course it is, you knew I was going there. This is Darth Vader from A New Hope. Now this figure is perennially peg warming at Target, Walmart, all the online retailers. You can pick this figure up for $13. It's unbelievable. It's on constant clearance. And for whatever reason, this is the best figure in the line, in my opinion. It will always be until they upgrade this mold. This Darth Vader is the most iconic Darth Vader, the one that when we think of Darth Vader, this is it. And he's got his lightsaber, he's got plenty of nice cloaks on him and everything. And you cannot have a Star Wars collection without Darth Vader. If you like Andor and Rogue One, he made his presence known there. He made his presence known in the sequel trilogy. Obviously, even the sequel trilogy, obviously the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, the Clone Wars, season 7 of the Clone Wars in the last episode. That was some of the heaviest Star Wars of all time, and it features Vader. So, most important character in all of Star Wars, best figure in the line, very inexpensive, and you just simply don't even talk to me about a Star Wars collection if you don't have this Star Wars Black Series Vader in your collection. So there we go. So let's go one more time. So here we go. And here's all the different figures that I recommend for the honor of what is the best way to start a collection. Well, we've got this one for about $15, Chrysanthemum, $15. All of these are somewhere around $15 to $25. Those are my picks. Stoned Mandalorian, let me know what you think. I know we have a couple of the same figures in there. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Am I out of my mind? What do you think? As always, thanks so much for looking. Stay tuned for the Stoned and Hyper Show every other Saturday night, 8 p.m. I'll see you soon. Consider subscribing. Peace.